All right, so let's start with, we're gonna start moving because it's a little chilly, so get the blood flowing today. So let's start with our standing cat and cow. So you can have feet hip width distance or wider, depending on your balance today. And we'll start with the exhale breath first. So we're gonna bring the palms to the front of the thighs. Tuck the chin towards the chest, round the tailbone, bend the knees. This is our cat position. On the inhale, we're gonna round up, looking up, maybe bring the palms facing forward. And then on your next exhale, back to that cat position. So we have the rounded spine this way. On the inhale, we're gonna round the spine the other direction. So back and forth between the two. Excellent. And one or two more each direction. And then when you're ready, back to neutral. All right, so we're gonna bring the feet a little bit wider. We're gonna do laterals. And since we are just warming up, take it to not too much past minimum. So you can bring one hand on the hip or down that thigh. And we're gonna inhale, bring this other arm up and over, maybe past the midline a little bit, exhale back. And as you keep going, you might warm up a little bit more and bring that arm further. Exhale back, and you might not, and that's okay. So as that arm comes up, feel that space in between the ribs or between the shoulder and the hip, into all those intercostal muscles. Excellent. And let's do one or two more each side. And then we'll come back to neutral. Excellent. All right, so our next one we're gonna do is the twist. We wanna keep this twist in the upper half to upper third of the spine. Start with the hands out to the side, anywhere between T and down here, or that feels good on the shoulders. We're gonna inhale, lift nice and tall. Exhale, we're gonna turn to the first side. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. Excellent. And one more time each side, or finish off evenly. And then back to center. Awesome. All right. To come back to a symmetrical spine, let's do our half sun salutation. So we're gonna bring the palms together in front of the heart. Inhale, hands come down, arms come up. Exhale, arms out to the side, swan dive, forward fold. We're gonna inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, arms out to the side, push the feet in. Inhale all the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. We're gonna do it two more times. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees nice and deep, arms out to the side. Inhale, all the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands start. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, arms out to the side, push in with the feet. Inhale, all the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands start. Excellent. All right, so I'm going to do a little bit of balance work today, which I think we do every time, but we'll do some extra today. So we're going to start with our mountain pose. So you can begin with the toes touching, heels apart, or feet hip-width distance apart, or a little bit wider, whatever your balance is kind of telling you today. So before we get the rest of the body lined up, let's spend a little bit of time with the feet. So we're going to lift the toes up, spread them out, and then set them back down. And then lifting the inner arch, so pushing the big toe down, and then pulling that arch up on the inside. You can do one foot and then the other. Kind of like a suction cup. And then we're going to do that on the outside edge of the foot. So that's an arch as well. So you can pull that up. Pinky toe comes down and then pull that arch up. That's good for strengthening that ankle side, or the outside ankle side. And then the other foot. And get some blood flow down there into the feet. Excellent. And then let's come into our mountain pose. So we want a little softness in the knees. And that neutral pelvis, we'll work on that later when we come down to the floor, that pelvic tilt, nice and neutral. And then collarbones come away from each other. Or on the back body, the shoulder blades come together and then in. So both of those are going to open up this area to get more air in for the lungs. And then crown of the head towards the sky. If you have your balance and you want, you can close your eyes. Otherwise, find a spot maybe on the floor, a couple feet out to rest the eyelids a little bit. And then the last little part for the palms, they can face forward or towards each other, depending on how that feels in the shoulders. I kind of like that shoulder rotation with the palms facing forward. So we've been here for a little bit. Let's take 2 more breaths. Excellent. All right, so next, let's do some moving balance. Typically, we don't, as we get older, and if we're gonna fall, it's not usually because we're just standing, although that does happen. It's usually because we're in motion, and that's we either trip over something or something happens and we fall. So to counterbalance that, we wanna do some muscle memory skills so the body can recover without landing on the floor. So we're going to start with our palm tree pose. You can break this down and do it in separate parts. You can do just coming up on the feet or coming up on the toes. Option A. Option B is just the arms. Bring the arms up with the inhale, exhale down, or putting it all together. Inhale, arms up on the toes, exhale down. Other option, you can do one side at a time. I'm just going to do this. But if it's something you want to practice at home, you can do parts of it. If you have one ankle that's stronger than the other, you can work on the other one more frequently. And if you feel a little wobbly coming up, you can maybe bring the feet wider apart or do it and break it down, arms up and then up on the toes. If you want to increase difficulty coming up and then staying up for an extra breath and then come back down. Excellent. All right, 2 more. Excellent. All right, we're gonna shake it out, shake out the arms, shake out the legs. Nice. All right, second big moving balance pose is our flying crane or Karate Kid. So a bunch of different options for this one. Let's do cross body. So we'll start with the arms out to the side. We're gonna lift one knee up and then tap it with the opposite hand. And then do the other side. And this one has lots of different options as well. You can lift opposite arm, so you go one knee up, one arm up, like that. Or the original one out to the side, like that. Or if you need a wall or a chair, you can do one side at a time and then switch. So lots of different options. All right, next with this one, we're going to, if you'd like, you can keep going how we are, or otherwise bring that knee up and hold it for an extra breath, or 2 or 3. And then switch sides. So in theory, so a couple of different options here for you to practice at home. If osteoporosis is a concern or osteopenia, holding this up for 8 seconds is the minimum to encourage bone growth and bone strength. If you want to work on not falling, or they do like balance tests, 30 seconds is the goal. So if you want to every day, see if you can increase for that one. All right, excellent, very nice. So let's do, actually, you know, we're gonna come back to that mountain pose and we're gonna do a little breathing. So, shoot, oh, let's do it. All right, we're gonna do our alternate nostril breathing. So we're gonna do it standing up. And so find a comfortable mountain pose, nice and tall and strong. So we're gonna breathe in one side, out the other, back in that side and out the other. And if you want, you can use the thumb on the right side, ring finger on the left side. And that's about it. All right, so we're gonna take the left thumb and close off the right side, right nostril. Inhale through the left side. We're gonna pause, switch fingers, close off the left, exhale out the right. Inhale right. Close off the right side, exhale left. That's one round. We're gonna do 2 more rounds. Inhale, left nostril. Close off the left side, open the right, exhale out the right nostril. Inhale, right nostril. Close off the right side, exhale left. One more round. Inhale left. Close off the left side, exhale right. Inhale right. Close off the right, exhale left. Excellent. Take 2 regular breaths. Blow your nose if you need. And then let's do some more poses. All right. We're going to come into Warrior 1. So turning out one foot, we're going to step that first foot forward. And before we do anything else, we're going to lift those toes up again, spread them out, and then set them back down. And then I like to warm up the knee first before we add the arms. So we're going to inhale, straight leg, exhale, bend. So we're aiming for that second and third toe. Excellent. And then push off, step it back. Let's do the other side. Turn that foot out, step that second foot forward. You'll lift the toes up, spread them out, and then set them back down. Inhale, straight leg, exhale, bend. Excellent. Bend that leg, push off, and step it back. All right, let's go back to that first leg in front. And all right, so we're going to do this one, arms out in front. We're going to inhale, open, bend that front knee, exhale back. Here we go. Inhale, open, exhale back. If you want to, and don't do it too much, when the arms are out, pulling the shoulder blades together, activating those muscles on that upper back, you can do that. Just don't overdo it because you'll feel it tomorrow, maybe tonight. All right, let's do two more. Excellent. And then we'll drop the arms and step the feet back together. All right, other side. Step that second foot forward, back foot's turned out at an angle. Arms out in front. We'll do the same thing. Inhale, open, bend that front knee. Exhale back. Excellent. And two more. Last one. Nice. All right, release that. We'll step the feet back together. If you want, shake the feet out a little bit. All right. So let's come and let's do a little bit more balance work here. So we're going to come into our fabulous tree pose. So many options with that. If you need a chair or the wall, go ahead and grab that. And we're going to start with kickstand level. And if you want to go up from there, you're welcome to. So we're going to pick one foot. That foot stays rooted on the floor. And then heel above the ankle. To start, we want to check in with that straight leg hip, nice and strong. That's an exaggeration, but we want to keep it more towards straight. And start with hands at the heart, and then we're going to grow our branches. So a couple of options here too. You can power pose the fingers, clasp the hands, index fingers point up, or arms out to the side, grow your branches, sway in the wind. It's a little windy out. If you have your balance you want, you can bring that foot up higher. If that feels a little too wobbly, keep that foot down on the floor. Most important thing is to breathe. If you fall out, extend with the crown of the head and then come right back in. So another option is to bring that foot up off the floor just so the whole foot is above the floor. That's going to help with that strength in that straight leg. And then when you're ready to come out, coming out nice and gracefully. Excellent. All right, shake out that straight leg, bent leg, arms, whatever needs moving. All right, other side. Rooting that second foot into the floor, kickstand or tripod, heel above the ankle of the other foot, hands at the heart. And then we're going to grow our branches. And again, however you like the arms, extend up, out to a T. And we want to breathe. If you can bring that foot up, that's fine. If not, don't worry. We're still getting our balance in. If you come out, extend, from the crown of the head, come back into your pose. Excellent. And coming out nice and gracefully. Excellent. Check it out. All right. Time for, let's do a little or halfway around the world. We'll do this in 2 weeks with the pole too, but it's fun to practice without. So one foot's going to stay stationary. We'll go forward and around with the other leg, and then we'll do backwards. We'll do both sides. All right, so here we go. So hands can be on your hips or out to the side, wherever you like. We're going to tap forward and then kind of like a clock halfway around to the back and then come back to center. Excellent, and 2 more. And last one. Nice. All right, let's do the other side. We'll go forward, out and around, back to center. One side might be trickier than the other, so your homework is to do that side twice. All right, 2 more. And last one. Nice. All right, so now we're going to go backwards. We'll go back to that first foot. So back, out, and around. See if you can check in with your breath while you're doing this too. See that you're not holding your breath. Excellent. And 2 more. And last one. Nice. All right, let's do the other side. So back, out, and around. And 2 more. And last one. Nice. All right, check out the feet. Check out the arms. All right, so let's do a high lunge, and then we're going to do our warrior 2. So 2 ways to get into your lunge. You can step forward, or can lift a knee up and step back. All right, so doesn't matter which side you do. We'll have 1 foot in the front. If you can be on the toes in the back, awesome. If not, set the heel down towards the center if you want a little bit more stability there. And then let's do this. So we're going to inhale, bring the arms up. If that's too much on the shoulders, you can cactus arm, bend at the elbows. And let's take a couple breaths here. If you get a little wobbly, you can come out or bring the arms down. Check in with the breath. Make sure you're breathing. And 1 more breath here. And we're going to drop the arms and step the feet back together. Excellent. All right, let's do the other side. You can step forward or lift the leg and step back. If you want to be up on the toes, that's fine, or set that heel down towards the center. And then we're going to inhale the arms up. And again, you can cactus arm, or if it's too much, hands at the heart, or even on the hips. Check in with the toes of that front foot. And then check to make sure you're breathing. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Excellent. And then coming out, drop the arms and step the feet back together. Check out the arms and the legs. I'm going to take a water break. Anybody else wants a water break? All right. Warrior 2 is next. So we're going to pick one foot in the front. The other foot's closer to 90 degrees. Hands at the heart, arms open to the side. We're going to bend that front knee over that front ankle. Check in with the feet, see if they're where you want them to be. We're going to extend out through the fingers, soften the shoulders. One more breath here. Excellent. Now we're going to move with this. So we're going to bend that front elbow, front forearm comes to that front thigh, side angle pose. The upper arm can be hands on that hip, or the hand up towards the ceiling, or the arm overhead. All right, when you're ready with the next inhale, we're going to windmill around to Peaceful Warrior. That front arm comes up towards the ceiling. Check in with that front knee again. And again, exhale, side angle pose. Excellent. Inhale, Peaceful Warrior. And one more time through. Exhale, side angle pose. And inhale, Peaceful Warrior. Excellent. Back to Warrior 2. And we'll drop the arms, step the feet back together, and then we're going to go to the other side, other foot in front. Hands at the heart, arms open to the side, bend that front knee over that front ankle. Extend out through the fingers, soften the shoulders. Take a breath or so here. And then we're going to bend that front elbow, side angle pose with the exhale. That upper arm can be on the hip, up towards the ceiling, or arm overhead. Excellent. And then when you're ready, inhale, Peaceful Warrior. Front arm comes up. Check in with that front knee again. Excellent. Exhale, side angle pose. And on your next inhale, Peaceful Warrior. And one more time through. Exhale, side angle pose. And inhale, Peaceful Warrior. Nice. We'll bring the arms back to Warrior 2. Take a breath or so here. And then we'll drop the arms and step the feet back together. Excellent. All right. So I'm going to flip my mat around sideways. So option to just stay wide on your mat like this, or turn your body. You don't have to move your mat. You can just turn. All right, so let's do our star and horse pose. So we're going to start with feet are wide, toes pointed out. And we're going to inhale, bring the arms up, open the fingers. This is our star pose. On the exhale, we're going to bend the knees, bend the elbows, and you can bend the wrists if you like. And then on your next inhale, open up back to star. And exhale, back to horse. Or this, you may have heard this called goddess. Inhale, star. And last time down. Exhale to horse. Nice. All right, so we're going to inhale back to neutral, drop the arms, and then if you want, step the feet back together. You can shake anything out. And then we're going to do a couple more wide-legged options. So we're going to do pinwheel, rainbow, and then a half sun salutation. All right, so let's start with the pinwheel, feet back nice and wide, or as wide as comfortable. Bring the arms out to the side. on your next. So we'll take an inhale. And then on the exhale, right hand to the left leg somewhere, ankle, shin, or knee. Inhale back up. And then exhale, other side. Inhale, bring it up. And then exhale, cross the body. Inhale. Excellent. Just keep going. You might find you can reach further as you go. Probably pretty warmed up by now. Keeping the knees soft. Excellent. And one more time each side, or finish off evenly. Excellent. Back to neutral, and then we'll drop the arms. Bring the feet back together and then open them up again if they're getting tired. And then we're going to do our rainbow pose. So we're going to start with hands on the hips. Take a nice inhale. On the exhale, we're going to hinge forward at the hips, coming down just as far as is comfortable. And then the arms come out in front. And we're going to inhale the left arm up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, bring it back down. Other side, inhale, bring that right arm up. Exhale, back down. So we're going to do it 2 more times each side. Inhale. And exhale. Second side, inhale. And exhale. And one more time each side. Inhale. And exhale. Last time, last side. Inhale. And exhale. Excellent. Bend the knees. Hands come to the hips. We're going to inhale, coming up with that straight spine. Excellent. And then you can heel toe the feet back together. Shake out the arms, shake out the legs. And then one more wide-legged pose here. So we're going to do a half sun salutation. Option, at least 2 options. There's probably many, many more. Option A is how we did the arms earlier. The arms out to the side. Like that. Option B, which is what I'm going to do, is I'm going to inhale the arms up and then exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, and then inhale, back up. All right, so 3 times, your choice with the arms. Here we go. Inhale. And exhale, fold forward, hinging at the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands come to the front of the thighs. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, arms down. Excellent. Again, inhale. And exhale. Hands to the front of the thighs. Halfway lift on the inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees. Inhale, arms up. And exhale down. One last time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, arms come up. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale down. Nice. Heel toe, feet back together. Shake out the legs, shake out the arms. You can shake the torso too. Shake the head. Let's see. Did tree. Oh, you want to come down your hands and knees? Do that?
No.
Hands and knees, spinal balance? Okay, we'll do that. All right, so let's come down to a squat, and then we're going to come down to hands and knees. So if you like a blanket under your knees for that, go ahead and grab it so you can reach it when you get down there. You want to come into a squat first. You can if you want to just sit on the floor. There's no judging, especially of yourself, right? So if you want to work on getting your heels closer to the floor, you can practice at home or here in person with your heels up on a towel or a blanket. That's going to help loosen the ankles as we get with more practice. Awesome. All right, so coming down, we're going to come down to hands and knees. And let's start with a cat and cow. So we're going to exhale cat, shoulder blades up towards the ceiling, tuck the belly button in, tilt the chin and the tailbone. On the reverse curve, inhale, looking up towards the horizon. Without dumping the belly, we want to keep that core engaged. And then exhale. Inhale back to cow. And exhale cat. Let's do one more round. We're going to inhale cow. Exhale cat. And then we're going to come down to child's pose or puppy if you like puppy better. Bring the big toes together, knees come wide, and then bringing the forehead down towards the floor. If it doesn't reach, stack the fists and rest the forehead on the hands. Excellent. All right, so we're going to come back up to hands and knees. And we're going to do our spinal balance. Yay. All right, so let's start with extending that left leg back. Extend back through the heel. Right arm comes forward, extend through the fingers. I'm going to take a couple breaths here. Keeping that abdominal wall engaged. So we're not dumping down towards the floor. And one more breath if you got it. And then release. Excellent. Other side, extend that right leg back. Left arm forward, extend back through the heel. Forward with the fingers. Couple of breaths. And one more breath here. Excellent. And release. Excellent. Let's do baby mountain climbers. These are fun. Okay, so it's kind of like prep for plank. So we're just going to extend one foot back, keeping the toes curled. And then you can bring that knee up and then set it back down. Other side, extend the toes back, bring the knee forward, and then set it back down on the floor. Toes back, knee forward, and then back down on the floor. Toes back, knee forward, and down on the floor. Let's do that one more time each side. Toes back, knee forward, knee down. Last time. Toes back, knee forward, and down on the floor. All right. Let's do one more just because we're here. We'll do the salute and thread the needle. So it looks like this. We're going to bring the fingers of one hand to the forehead. On the inhale, lift the elbow up. And then on the exhale, arm comes under. We don't have to go all the way down, thread the needle. Inhale, come back up, fingers to the forehead, elbow comes up. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, come back up. Excellent. And last time, thread the needle. On the next inhale, we're just going to set the hand back on the mat. Excellent. All right, let's do the other side. Fingers at the forehead. Inhale, lift the elbow. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, bring that arm back up. Fingers to the forehead. Inhale, lift the elbow. Exhale, thread the needle. And one more time through. Inhale, fingers to the forehead, lift the elbow. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, back up. Excellent. All right. Let's do a couple cat and cow. Come back to symmetrical. If you want to do cat, cow, child's pose, you can do that too. Or if you prefer just cat and cow, that's fine. And one more time through. Back to neutral. And then we're going to come over and sit on the floor. All right, so let's do a little, so we did cat and cow pretty much. We did standing, we did hands and knees, so let's do it seated. If it's comfortable to sit cross-legged, you can bring your hands under the knees. If the legs are out, you can bring the hands under the thighs. And we're going to start with a cat. So we're going to exhale back, dip the chin, curl the tailbone. That's our exhale. On the inhale, rounding up, looking up. Exhale back down. Inhale, looking up. Exhale back. Inhale. And exhale. Excellent. Let's go back to neutral, and then we're going to do, we'll do a couple laterals, and then we'll do the open and closed twist. So one hand on the floor, we're going to inhale this other arm up. Pushing into the floor with that other hand, exhale, bring it back. Other side, inhale. And exhale. Excellent. Just a couple more. Excellent. Let's do one more time each side, or finish off evenly. Excellent. All right, so let's go ahead and bring the legs out in front and pound them into the floor, wake them up a little bit. And we're going to start with bending that right knee. Right foot comes into the floor and the mat. We're going to extend that left arm over that left leg. On the inhale, we're going to lift up nice and tall. Exhale in front of or behind that right knee. Right hand comes behind the spine, push into the earth. Inhale, lift. Exhale, turn and look towards that back wall. Excellent. And then we're going to unwind. Bring that left arm over that left leg again. We're going to gaze is going to follow the thumb. We're going to inhale, open. So this is our open twist. Excellent. And then unwind. And then let's reverse or switch sides. So we'll extend that right arm over that right leg. Inhale, lift, nice and tall. Exhale in front or behind the other knee. Left hand behind the spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, turn and look towards that back wall. Excellent. And then we're going to unwind. And let's do our open twist. Right arm over that right leg. Gaze follows the thumb. Inhale, open. And exhale, close it back down. Excellent. All right, so we're going to come down onto the spine. So feet come up to the top of the mat. Hands on the knees. And then we're going to roll back onto the spine. And let's start with, let's do one-legged Apanasana, and then we'll do a bunch of bridge poses. All right, so We're gonna lift one knee up. On the exhale, inhale, put that foot back down. Exhale, second side, knee comes in, inhale, foot back to the floor. Excellent. One more time each side, or finish off evenly. And then let's do a couple rounds of bridge pose. So we're gonna do, let's do 4 different styles. So we'll start with, first one is arms down by your side or robot arms, and we're just gonna lift the hips. So feet, knees, and hips are lined up. We're gonna inhale, push the feet in, lift the hips up towards the ceiling. On the exhale, coming down nice and slow. And again, inhale, lift the hips up towards the ceiling. Exhale, release them back down. And one more time, inhale, lift. And exhale, release, nice and slow. Excellent. All right, so now we're gonna add the arms. Arms start down by your side. We're gonna inhale, lift the arms up overhead to the floor above you. Hips come up towards the ceiling. On the exhale, arms come down, hips come down. And again, inhale, arms up, hips up. And exhale, arms down, hips down. We're gonna do one more like this. Inhale, arms up, hips up. And exhale, arms down, hips down. All right, next round, we're adding an extra breath. So start with the arms down by your side. Inhale, push the feet in, lift the arms, lift the hips. And then on your exhale, we're gonna release just the hips. Feel that nice opening up in the shoulders. Take another inhale. On the exhale, arms come down by your sides. Let's do that again. Inhale, arms up, hips up. Exhale, release just the hips. Take another inhale. Exhale, arms down by your sides. And one last time like that. Inhale, arms up, hips up. Exhale, release just the hips. Take another inhale. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Excellent. Bonus round. So we're gonna inhale, lift the hips up and bring the hands together underneath the hips. And then we're gonna lift one foot up towards the ceiling. Excellent. We're gonna bring that foot down, keep the hips up, and then bring the other foot up. Excellent. Set that foot down, release the hands, and then we're going to come down one vertebrae at a time, very, very slow. Take your time. Excellent. And then when you're ready, we're going to start with the magic 3 here. So we're going to tip and tilt the pelvis. So you can push in with the feet. We're going to flatten out that lumbar, tailbone comes up. Release that back to neutral, and then tip the tailbone down towards the floor. Excellent. And then let's go for that 2-legged Apanasana. Both knees come into the chest. Hands on the knees. Exhale, bring them in. Inhale, out they go. Exhale, knees in. Inhale, knees out. Or if you like, you can bring the hands up and down the front of the thighs. Excellent. And then release the feet down to the floor. Your choice, legs straight out or keep the knees bent, feet on the floor. We're gonna do our palm tree arms. So we're gonna inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, arms back down by your sides. Inhale. And exhale. Excellent. And last one. And then we're gonna bring the arms out to the side in a T. Bend the knees, feet come back into the mat. And we're gonna start with windshield wipers with the knees. So we're just going a couple of inches either direction. I like giving yourself a little massage there. Excellent. And then we're going to take that right leg and cross it over the left. And then dropping both knees over to the left side, we're going to turn and look at that right hand, if that feels okay for your neck. Excellent. Bring the knees back up to center, head comes to center, and then knees drop to the right. And if it's okay with your neck, turning and looking at that left hand. Excellent. Knees come back up to center, uncross the legs, and then we're going to cross the left leg over the right and drop both knees over to the left. Turn and look at that right hand. Inhale, bring the knees back up to center, head to center, knees to the right, nose to the left. Excellent. Let's bring the knees back up to center, uncross the knees, and then we're going to bring both knees back into the chest to get that spine back to symmetrical. Knees in on the exhale, knees out on the inhale. Excellent. Next time that you have the knees in on the exhale, then we're going to inhale, bring the feet up towards the ceiling, arms up overhead. Point and flex the feet. And then exhale, bend the knees, hands to knees. Inhale, feet up, arms up overhead, point and flex. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to knees. And again, inhale, open, point and flex. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to knees. Let's do that one last time. Inhale, arms up, point the feet up, point and flex. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to knees. Couple more Apanasana if you like. Exhale, knees in, inhale, knees out. Finding that lower back nice and relaxed. Excellent. And then the feet come down to the mat. Extend both legs all the way straight out. And then arms down by your side. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, arms back down by your sides. Let's do two more. Nice and slow. And last one. Release the legs and the feet away from each other. Arms down by your sides and then out and away from the torso. Maybe tuck the shoulder blades under. If you have a blanket or a towel you want to put under your head, or if you have a chair and you want to put your legs up on a chair. If it's uncomfortable to lay flat out, you can bend the knees, feet come into the mat, or whatever other position that you prefer for your relaxation pose. Getting any last little wiggles out. I'm going to sit up so you can hear me better. And let's come into our relaxation pose. So we're going to do a full body relaxation, walking up the body, relaxing each part as we go. Starting with the feet. Relax the toes. Relax the tops of the feet, the soles of the feet, and the heels. Release the calves and shins. Relax the knees and the space behind the knees. Relax the tops of the thighs and the backs of the thighs. Release the hip joints. Let the pelvis be heavy and sink into the earth. Relax the spine from the tailbone all the way up to the crown of the head. Soften the abdomen. Release the rib cage and let go of breath. Let the shoulders be heavy and sink into the earth. Relax the upper arms, elbows, and lower arms. Release the wrists. Relax the hands, fingers, and palms. Relax the throat and the back of the neck. Release the jaw. Smooth the forehead and face. Let any last thoughts seep out the top of the crown of the head. Let the earth's gravity hold you. Let the air around you breathe you. Take the next few moments and just be. Gently coming back into awareness. Wiggle your toes. Wiggle your fingers. If you'd like, you can roll your head side to side. When you're ready, and with an inhale, rolling over onto your right or left side. When you're ready, and again with an inhale, pushing up to a comfortable seated position. And to bring breath back into the body and find us safely on our way, let's do sun breath number 3. I forgot what the sun looks like, but I'll do this anyway. All right, so palms together, elbows together. We're going to inhale, open. Exhale, close. 3 times. Ready? Here we go. Inhale, open. Exhale, closed. And again, inhale, open. Exhale, closed. And one more glorious time. Inhale, open. Exhale, closed. Palms together, hands at the heart, and namaste.
Thank you.
Thanks, gang. All right, I won't see you next week, but we'll be back for the 14th.